Yo, what is up, guys? So I'm going to be telling you how to sideload apps on the DirecTV box. They're a little bit more locked down than like a normal Android TV, so most people don't even realize you can. But you can actually by using ADB. And so I'm going to be telling you how to do that today. You can pretty much sideload any APK you want, to my knowledge. I'm going to be sideloading a IPTV smarters. That's what I'm going to be doing. But you can do any APK you want that you can get from, APK Peer or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Try to find a reputable site. Obviously, don't download malware. And yeah, let's get right into it. So the first thing we're going to need to download is ADB, and I'll have this link in the description. And you're going to want to go to download the SDK platform tools for Windows. You just accept the agreements. I've already agreed, whatever, download. And this will download. And so this is going to come in a zip file. Just extract it. I'm just going to use the default Windows extracting thing because I can't be bothered to use 7-zip. And just extract it, and you'll see you'll have a platform tools folder. Now I think it's recommended to copy this folder and then go to your C directory, or just go to this PC and then your local disk C, and then just paste that in here, just like right in here. And then after that, go up here. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I'm not very good at making tutorials. Open the platform tools folder, go up in the top right here near this blank space, and just click on it, and then just Control C and copy this directory, or you can just right click and copy. And then after that, let's open up a CMD, click Windows key and type in CMD, run as administrator. My screen's gonna go black because when that happens it goes black. Just click yes. And I'm going to put this on the side now. After this, just type in CD and then paste that directory we just copied in, and now we'll be in that directory. As you can see, if I type dir, you'll see all the files there. So make sure you're in this directory. If you want to clear something, just type in cls. I'm assuming if you were doing this, you should know how to use the command line. And if you don't, then I heavily recommend it. And so just to make sure that it's working, type ADB, and you should get like a help menu. So that's how you know if you're in the right directory. Now that this is set up and working, we're going to do a couple things on the TV, and then we'll go back to this. So let's do that right now. I'm going to switch cameras. Alright, so now that we're on the TV, grab your remote and click the home button right there, and then go to apps. And then go here, or sorry, don't go here. Don't go to apps, sorry, I apologize. Go to settings. And then wait for mine to load. Mine is really slow for some reason, I have no idea why. So sorry for that. Then go down to system. Then go into system. Go to general. It is terribly slow. Then go to system summary. And just hover over system summary like I am right now, and just keep clicking it until you'll get a prompt that says you are now a developer. So I'm just clicking OK, and as you can see, you are now a developer. So just keep clicking OK until you get that. My phone's about to die, so I'm going to have to hurry this up. So now go back, I think, or can we just go down? I'm going to just go down. Actually, just go down, and then you should see developer options now. Now that you've enabled developer options, by clicking OK multiple times, you should have this. Now go to the side, inside of developer options, go down, and enable USB debugging. Now go back, and go back again, and then go to network, or actually I'm just going to go into system summary, click on system summary, and then go into system summary, and then you can scroll down. And as you can see, you're going to want to get your IP address for this device. Mine's right there. Copy that down or put it in a notepad or do something. We're going to need that. So make sure to write that down or something. And now we can go back to the PC. Okay, now that we're back on the PC, now that you've copied down that IP address and we've turned on USB debugging, I've saved mine here in this notepad. We're ready to go. So At this point, we're going to connect to the device using ADB. So how we're going to do that is make sure to keep a terminal window open inside of Platform Tools. So we have the ADB command. And let's get going. So let's type in ADB connect. And this will connect to the device, obviously. And then copy that IP address that we got to the TV. And paste that in there. And as you can see, ADB connect and then the IP address. And then you can just click enter. And this should connect to the device. After you send that command, you're going to see it's going to say failed to authenticate. That is not a problem. If you look back on your TV, you should see that it brought up a new prompt saying that do you want to allow USB debugging from this computer? Basically, it's like a security prompt. Just click allow, and like I just did now. And after that, you should be connected to the device. And one way you can check if you're connected to the device is by doing ADB devices -L. And you'll see a list of devices attached, and as you can see, there's mine right there. And as you can see, AT&T TV. So mine is attached, and so we're good to go on that side. So now that we're connected to the device, we can do whatever the hell we want. That's a lie, we can't because we're not rooted, but we can install apps, which is cool. So ADB install will install an APK of your choice. And so in this case, type in ADB install, and then find the directory of your APK or wherever you saved it to. In my case scenario, it's Sideload apps directory right here. I created this. And here's the APK I'm going to be sideloading. Just drag it onto the terminal, or actually for some reason it doesn't let me do that. So what I do is I just right click and click on copy as path. And then I just paste it in manually, which also for some reason does not like to work, so I have to do it like twice. It's really annoying. There we go. So ADB install, and then there's the directory of the APK. After that, you can just click enter, and you'll see it says performing streamed install, and so now it's going to be installing it. And any second now, you should get a successful install. Alright, there we go. I don't know why that took way longer, but success, as you can see. Sorry for the South Park intro if you hear that in the background, but success. So after that, it should have installed on your DirecTV. And so now the app has been installed. Now if you want to install more APKs, I recommend doing that now, because as soon as we're done installing these APKs, which I'm already done because I'm only installing one, it's recommended to disconnect and turn off, USB debugging, because it's a kind of a security risk to leave that on. So it's best to turn that off. So make sure to install all the APKs you want right now, so we can turn it off. Anyway, let's now that I'm done installing the APKs, I've basically installed what I want. We're going to disconnect from the device, and the way we do that is by typing ADB disconnect. And so ADB disconnect, and that will disconnect from the device. And now if you actually check that, you'll see if we type in ADB devices -L, you'll see we have no devices now, and that one that we had before is missing because we disconnected from it. After that, let's actually go back on the TV to turn off USB debugging, because it is a security risk to leave it on. Do not leave it on. It is not good to leave that on. So just let's go back to the TV, and we're going to turn that off. Now that we're back on the TV, we're going to turn off USB debugging, and then I'm going to show you that it did install. So go to your settings where we were before, go down to developer options, go to side panel, and then disable USB debugging is a security risk. Do not leave it on. Turn it off, and then go up and just disable developer options in general. And whenever you want to install another APK, maybe later on, just do the same steps we did before, and make sure to turn it off at the end when you're done. So disable developer options like that, and then I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go up. And after that, we could just actually just go back in general, because we're going to go to apps now. So let's just get out of the settings. Let's go to apps. Jesus Christ. I don't know why the hell it's so slow. Alright, so now, as you can see, for some reason, like, a lot of the times, I have a lot of apps. It always goes to, like, the back, all the way to the back, the ones I install.
So I'm gonna go all the way to the back, and when I launch it, it goes to the front. So as you can see, there's the app I sideloaded, IPTV Smartest Pro. I'm just gonna open this, and as you can see, it boots in, and it works as is. Obviously, your app is probably different. In that case scenario, hopefully it works. Make sure it's an app that's actually supported on Android TV and not like a mobile phone or something. So make sure there's actually support for it. And as you can see, the app works perfectly fine. Successfully side-loaded. We've pretty much done it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Or not the next one. I don't ever make tutorials anymore, so see ya.